morning. See that chainsaw? Pruners are back. I'm not a big fan of the pruners. I'll show you why later. Got some farming stuff to do today. So, shall we? So my lambs are over there. I can't get over there because it's so wet. Yesterday we had a biblical amount of rain. I'm planning to make a pen along here, push the lambs up there and then into the pen. That's the plan. This could go horribly wrong, but you know, I got the spaniel, so what could possibly go wrong? And then I need one gate for this. You'll like this. Makes me laugh, this one. So here is a gate into the field, and next to that little one there, the opening, is a footpath gate. But some scumbag has nicked the gate off its hinges for scrap. I know, it blows my mind too, but there you go. So we just blocked that up because that's a very busy road, and if all else fails, hopefully they won't go through there. So yeah, someone's come along and pinched the gate off of there. It's crazy how mild it is still. Look at the vetch, it's growing again. So also the other day this happened. This is New Year's Eve, the eve of New Year. My friend Flav's here, trying to reverse in my field, which is ridiculously wet currently. Look at these legs. Lighters. Flav's a good friend of mine, actually met on Instagram. Flav's a new entrant farmer. He's got a tenancy about an hour and a half away. He's got some little lambs, and I said, look mate, I'll finish him for you to help him out a little bit, because there's a lot been going on with him. He's just had a little baby, and he's been in that hospital with him and stuff. I said, look, take the pressure off mate. I've got a mile of keep this winter. Send him down. So here he is, the guy himself. Oh, this one's got no battery either.
Oh no, really?
Hang on.
Stay there, mate. Stay there.
Got a little Beltex there. Got a few little Beltexy things.
Yeah.
They'll be alright. We want to run them like diagonally, mate, straight across. So we've got a few extra today. I am planning to probably try and buy some myself, but the trade is still very strong and the risk is still very high. Let's put it that way. Just pulled the electric fence back to there. Found this little pot out here the other day. How cool is that? Usually they got stuff printed on them, but this one hasn't. Yeah, there you go. I like finding stuff out in these fields. I find quite a lot of horse shoes from when they were like using horses to plough the fields, which I don't know why I love finding. They're massive, right? Pretty cool. I'm not really sure how well these sheep are doing. I think the better ones are still okay, but they have not had a dry back for, well, today. It's like the first day, but it's due to rain this afternoon again. So yesterday we just had the most insane amount of rain. I can't even explain to you. It was rough, like real rough. And then poor sheep just out here just stood still like that, weathering the storm basically. But I know the fit ones are probably fine. It's these weaker ones. Grey-faced Dartmoor with a sore foot. What a surprise. There isn't even a fence there. There we go. We got there. Come here, you. Let's go, Dartmoors, let's go. So they run back in here, which isn't ideal. Not very easy on this today. We go again. Oh, well done, mate. Hold him. Good lass. Good lass. Hold him, hold him, hold him. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good dog, good dog, good dog. Steady now, steady now, steady now. Come on, hold him up, yeah. Good girl, good dog, good dog. Good dog, good dog. We're gonna try and keep them all bunched now, just running down this track. Naturally, they want to head to the daylight though. Don't blame them. Good dog. Good girl. Oh, stop heading back now. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Hold him. Hey, good dog. Come on, you old. Gotcha. Yeah. I know I need a dog. I know. She ain't that bad, but yeah, I know. Here they are. Quite a bit of weight in there now, to be fair. Not so much in these little ones, but a few better lambs. He's a fair size, isn't he? I'm not gonna lie, we have got a fair bit of rubbish too. Like these little guys. I mean, they wouldn't be the easiest sellers in the world, but to be fair, they're just doing a job at the minute. For once in my life, this winter, we're overstocked. Little Suffolk Romney, quite like those. Quite a nice little cross. Makes a nice carcass as well, and they're easy to farm. Those, very easy. Sheared that one though, because it tidies them up loads, makes them look loads neater. But they're a good, like, weighty lamb. Hammering the ivy, look. Firm sheep favourite. Yeah, there's a few odds. It's one of Flav's. It's Big John. Looking mighty fine. Sheep decks are in. Load them up. Ask this lorry to move out of our way, because now I can't get out. We're going about a mile up the road, about 4 or 5 times. Let's do it. Whoa, man. Say you lose a finger. Right, so that's the first load out. It is all very much the same. One thing I can't get over is that we're still flowering this time of year. Madness. But it's all a similar mix, only this side has a few more roots in it. We've got a few more bulbs, like radishes and stuff. These radishes are cool, man. Look at that. Beasts. So there's a few more radishes in this side, which tends to be a little bit better for them. Mind you, that fodder rye is pretty good as well. So I have got plans to cut this field in half, but I was a little short on electric fence. But just from a management point of view, it's a bit better to make the fields as small as possible, really, and move them as often as possible. But we were getting a little bit shy on fence for a minute there. That sheep is a problem. So these bunch of clins I've had, they have been right things to load. Good in. Lovely. Right, gates on the bottom. There was like this really brief second there where it was really mild. The sun was out and it's like 12 degrees and the sheep are grazing green stuff, and I was like, is it spring? What? But it's not. Any dry day I'll take right now though. Mind you, she's looking a bit wet up there. Right, set this unit up, go and check some use. Is anyone else that uses these Voss units having the same trouble as me with water getting in there? See that? It's like they're not sealing properly and they're filling up with water. I mean, to be fair, yesterday's rain was like horizontal and all day, but still, like, you'd want a bit better than that, wouldn't you? They never used to do that. Right, just back to the farm to grab a battery, so I've got to go and replace one. Just quickly, I said I'd say why I didn't like the pruners. First up, didn't chain my gate back up. First rule of being on a farm, if it's chained up, chain it up. So I graze this farm, I pay for that privilege. They've got a lot of trees, and they've had the pruners in, and look how they've left it. I mean, look at this. These are my lambing fields. So in my spare time, of which I have loads, I'm having to stack it up into piles. So I am rather hoping that they're gonna stack the prunings in piles today because they're now pruning that field. I've got to go and change a battery now. So all I do is just run around changing batteries because I have units everywhere. I got to carry this battery a long way. A long way. Let me tell you. Come on, Doogie. Field with greys. See where we have knots and where we have. Growing back nicely. Come here, Doogie. Come here, Doogie. Two things that popped up in the comments on the last video was one about our breeding ewes having to sell some. So the thing is, this sort of journey into farming isn't like a linear thing. We have to sort of zigzag around and go back and forward, and availability of money and land are like two big aspects of it. It may be in the future we have to just change our business model a little bit. So I always thought that you could measure success in becoming a sheep farm with how many breeding ewes you have, but that may not be the case. It may be that we breed a few less because we don't have a lot of spring summer keep, but we have a lot of winter keep. So it may be that we make up the difference by fattening sheep instead over the winter, or perhaps having someone else's sheep in for the winter and charging for shepherding them. Just got to swap arms, hang on. Maybe that we just have to change the business model a little bit like that until we get more land. We have to adapt. We're coming at it from nothing, so we just got to take what we can get, and if it means we have to change a few things around, then that's what we do. It's not a problem. The second one is the badgers next to the cows. Listen guys, badgers have more rights than any of us. You literally cannot say a bad word about a badger. That's why I love them so much. I love them. No, it's not good that badgers are like all over where my cattle are, because badgers can have TB and pass it on, and then my cows get killed and the badgers don't. So no, it's not good. Look, it's badger set here, look. Badger. See all this? Badger set, badger set. Can't do nothing about it. It's just the way it is. Luckily, in my part of the world, there isn't a lot of TB at the moment. Hopefully the badgers on my farm don't carry TB. That's all we can say. If one builds a nest right there, I can't do nothing about that. They've got all the rights and we have none. These are my sheep though. Looking fantastic. Right, let me change this battery. Lovely. Where's my dog? There she is. You fighting badgers? Look, she'd love to fight a badger. Indy, I think you'd lose against the badger, I'll be honest. They're not like squirrels. They're bigger, with sharper claws. Right, job done. Just got to carry this all the way back to the car. This dog trying to find a badger. Indy, honestly, you'll get arrested if you go near a badger. Chris Packham will literally arrest you if you go anywhere near that badger. Come on. You'd be in trouble. Quick pit stop back at the farm. Ducks, bed. So I'm just gonna put these away. Have a little look at the ewe lamb. Pretty straightforward, just make sure they're upright. And then go and get my pants pulled down over some duck food. I can confirm the duck food has been secured. Can also confirm that it stinks of wet dog in my car. Why is that? So that currently is a day in the life of me. A lot of driving around, checking things, moving things, keeping the show on the road. Thank you very much for watching. Until next time.